Hi everyone, this is Andrea with Chiquettes, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to apply gemstones to a gel polish manicure as seen here on my ring finger. Before I get started, let's talk real quick about the colors that I'm wearing because I'm always asked in the comments what colors I have on. So on both of my hands today, actually, I have the same color on, believe it or not. The neutral color here that you see with the lavender undertones, this is called Naked. This is from Pink Shellac. And the black that I'm wearing is Pink Shellac Beautiful Black. And I will link to all of the products that I used today in the description below, so be sure to check there if you're wondering what any of the products are. So I am going to demonstrate how to apply gemstones on a swatch stick since my nails are already done, and I have prepped this swatch stick to look like my nail. So I started with the beautiful black as the base, and then I applied this silver stripe down the middle of the nail. And the reason I'm using this silver stripe is because I think it really makes the gemstones pop when you apply a sort of metallic color behind them. It gives them a little more sparkle, so I thought that would be neat. So the silver color that I've used here is actually it's a nail art paint from Presto. This is a really pretty silver, and I'm going to open this up just so you can see what it looks like. This is a very thick gel for nail art, and it cures just like regular soak-off gel polish. And I applied that with a striping brush. Here I have my Hand and Nail Harmony gel striper. You can see it's a nice long striping brush. Okay, the gemstones that I'm using today, these are from MoU London. This is a little gemstone wheel that I purchased from their website, and I will also link to that. And I'm going to use these sort of clear crystal gemstones. So I'm going to twist this little thing to open, and I'm going to drop a few onto my paper towel here to work with. Okay, so to glue these gemstones onto the nail, I am going to use my Gelish foundation gel. I really like to use Gelish. It seems to have the best bond for gemstones, so I use this a lot as the glue. So my just to clarify also, my swatch stick here, all of these layers have been cured. I did not wipe the tacky layer or anything like that, and I'm just going to use a little bit of this foundation gel over top where I want to apply the gemstones. Now, if you're just adding one gemstone or a couple of gemstones, I would recommend just using a dotting tool and applying the foundation gel right where you want to apply your stones and not covering the entire nail because that would make your soak off obviously take longer. So I've applied the foundation gel down the center of the nail. Now I'm going to take, I have this pencil, I don't know if you can see this here, it's a gemstone grabber. I don't know if that's the official name for it. I will link to this as well, but this little guy will pick up my gemstones, and then I'm going to start placing them onto the nail right where I want them. And I'm just going to do a few to give you an example of how it's done. I'm not going to do the entire swatch stick here. I don't want to waste all my gems. So the important thing to note is that as long as your foundation gel is uncured, you can slide these stones around and get them in position. Once you cure it, those stones are going to be sort of locked in place. And so if you're doing a really elaborate design, you might want to flash cure every once in a while just to lock those gems in place so that they don't keep sliding around. Otherwise, you know, if you're just adding a few, you can get them in place and then cure them. So here we go. I've applied 8 little gemstones here in 2 rows. I have them positioned where I want them. And now I'm just going to cure these in my LED lamp for 30 seconds, and then I'll be ready to seal them in with the top coat. Okay, my gemstones are now secured and cured. One other little step I like to do sometimes if I really want my gemstones to last a long time is to apply a little more foundation gel as the glue around each individual gemstone, sort of around the base. So I'm going to take a fine little brush here. I have a, this is a Wistonia nail art brush. Again, I will link to it. And I'm going to put a little bit of my foundation gel on this brush. And then I'm going to go, you'll see here in a second, I'm going to take, I've got a little dab of foundation gel there, and I'm going to go sort of around the base of the gemstones with this extra foundation gel and cure it one more time. And that's really going to seal those stones onto the nail. So it's sort of like, you know, gluing them around the base. Okay, my gemstones are nice and secure. My final step is to apply a top coat. I'm going to use gelish Top It Off. I like to use gelish for gemstones because I think it is one of the strongest top coats. And I'm going to very generously coat this nail with the top coat. And I'm going to take, I don't know if you can see here, I've got a pretty good dab of the top coat. And I'm going to put it over, right over top of all those gems and let it soak down in between the gems and sort of encase them. And then apply it over the whole nail. There we have it, and once again this needs to be cured in an LED lamp for 30 seconds or UV lamp for 2 minutes. Okay, so our top coat is cured and those gems are going to be stuck in place for some time to come. The final step is just to take some alcohol or a cleanser and just wipe off that tacky layer and you are good to go.